Back with another video. Today is still November the 11th, 2025. Have you ever come across authentic and genuine people? Either you're married to them or on your job. Well, in my case, I can tell you, I pray and ask, Lord, would I ever come across a genuine wife, which I'm done, or a genuine friend? You know, I work with people all these 30 years that I work, and I saw a lot of things on my job. So I wanted to come back to tell somebody, the person that you live with behind closed doors, that is the person, that is the personality, that is the real, genuine, authentic person when nobody's around. That is the real person. Do not be deceived. Let me show you how you can be deceived. And that's why I titled my video, you remember that movie? It was kind of a good movie. It came out in 2001 where two can play that game. And Gabriel Union and Vivica Fox. And I forgot the young man's name. But I like the scene when Vivica Fox was sitting in front of her office, her man's office, where she had just finished visiting him. And Gabriel Union came up as a client and said, "Hey, girl." And Vivica Fox said, "Yeah, I just finished seeing my man. And yeah, I'm getting ready to go up there and see him too." And she said, "Okay, girl." And when Gabriel Union walked off, Vivica Fox said, "B." But they were pretending like they were friends. Play actors, pretenders, and hypocrites. This is how they do when they're on their jobs. Now, and then I'm going to get to you about what hurts me about my wife, the behavior that she may not can see. Now, you may have a husband, and you have to pay attention to the cunningness. They talk real friendly and happy, like they're happy to see you. He could be sitting at his desk. You know what I'm talking about, right? Brrring. Hey, babe. Hey, what's going on, babe? I hadn't heard from you all day. No, babe, I hadn't heard from you. Why haven't you called? Oh, got kind of tied up with some work, man. Just got out of a meeting. And he know what he's doing. So she said, "Oh, okay, babe, you sound kind of funny." Babe, you know, I just tried to put some stuff together on my desk, and you called right in the middle. But hey, I hope you're having a blessed day. You doing all right? Can't wait to get home. Oh, okay, babe. Click. Oh, girl, you damn near got me in trouble. You know what she's doing, right? And the same thing with women. They'll call you. You'll call them, and they'll be somewhere, and the guy is getting it. And be quiet. You better shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Hello, babe. Hey, what's going on? Nothing, babe. And they'll give it this play actor, pretender. And then they'll have this here mistress man handling business somewhere, on the job, in a motel, on the break, on lunch break. Remember, they always talk real nice. Follow. These people are the ones that God is watching. And these people will tell you they don't want to go to hell. Have you heard this before? You'll call and, "Hey, babe, what's going on?" Real nice, because, wow, people are watching. People are listening. This is what God is saying when he told the Pharisees. He told the Pharisees that you are impressing people on the outer appearance. But God told them that they were desperately wicked on the end of appearance, which is the heart. They were liars, deceivers. They dress eloquent. So That's what I was experiencing also with my ex-wife. Or call on her job, and sometimes she would talk to me nice because, wow, people are listening. My current wife would tell me, babe, they asked me, hey, why you never go out with us and have drinks or whatever and go to some parties with us? Well, girl, my husband is trying to do ministry on YouTube. And some of her girlfriends tell her, oh, I need me a man like thee. Yeah, my husband is so structured. And they'll tell the company people, my husband's so structured. And my husband, he don't play. And he gets on me. This is what my wife would tell me. But then when they're not around, here come this controlling MF. And this is what wives do at work. When the husband calls, hey, babe, hey, honey. I'll just call. I hadn't heard from you all day. Yeah, babe, I'm doing all right. What you doing? And they'll hang up. She'll go, broke mother. That's what we're experiencing in the world. Play actors, pretenders, hypocrites. Have you seen them in church? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord, just start crying and fall on the floor and get out in the parking lot. You see that B-wig? It's sideways. Hey, sister. Oh, hey. She don't know I got a man. This is what the world is full of. You can see a guy in the hardware store. Hey, what's going on, man? What you been up to? Oh, man, ain't nothing, man. I'm retired. And you'll walk off and what was that? Oh, nothing, man. You're like, sorry, mother. This is what the world is full of. Fake people. There are people walking around that does not know their identity. That's right, because they're used to putting on a performance. And when you're behind closed doors, no filter, no compassion, no love. These are ungodly people. And you got some of them that pretend like they're godly people and they're still behind closed doors. The world can't see them. They'll curse you out to the core. So that's why I came back to tell you people that's been on my mind. And I sit to myself and say, Lord, I know I'm not perfect. But I try my best to show people genuine truth, genuine compassion and love and integrity. And God says treat people in the way you want to be treated. And all my life, this is the reason why I don't trust people. Because this is what my wife has performed. And I told her, I said, babe, do you realize when you get off, I said, you at work every day. And when you want to gossip about your friends or you want to point out everything that's going on with them, and I'm at home and I'm trying to do stuff and I talk to you and I comfort my wife. Oh, yeah, babe, that's what's happening. Oh, wow, man. And I try to give my wife Bible. Well, you know, babe, the Bible said this here. And when my wife is at work, she'll go, amen and amen, honey. But after 5 o'clock, she walk in his house, totally different person. On Saturdays and Sundays, totally different person. I better not correct her. Remember what I told you people on another video. They agitators. If I correct her, it's going to be warfare. And it ain't going to end till Sunday night until she got to go to bed and go to work Monday. Okay? And not only that, they agitators. God said they scoffers and mockers and slanderers. They're unteachable. I can't live like that, people. I can't come on here and fake with you people for a paycheck. And God will snatch the breath out of me and go to eternal hell. I can't do that, people. I don't know how people can do it every day. Pretend. I seen it on my job. I know this African-American female, and I'm going to let you people go, that works at a Lowe's. And I normally go to the same Lowe's that I go and get my hardware stuff, my stuff for my home and stuff of that nature. And she told me, she said, hey, do you remember this here African-American manager? I said, yeah, where is he? They fired him and 2 white girls. I said, what? Yeah, he was hitting both of them and they knew about it. He got one of them pregnant. I said, what? On the job? Yeah, they used to go in the restroom. Do you see the filth that's going on in the world, people, to where sin is almost like people just embrace sin like it's just eating a plate of food, like it's no big deal. And they know about it. Even my brother that works for the post office told me that he said, you ought to see these women go out in the parking lot with some of these guys. On the job. You're going to risk your job. And this is the reason why I'm sitting up here saying to myself, how can you give your life to Christ if you know that you don't even know who you are? God said, come to me with a pure heart. You don't even know who you really are. Look, the people on my job, people did not like me because, now listen, I may have a southern accent, but one of the things I want to make you people understand, that we had a top uniform and we wore blue jeans. That was our uniform. They gave us uniforms. But some African-American men and some Hispanic men try to go all out, meaning that we work for a predominantly Caucasian company. It was more whites than blacks and Hispanics, and most of the Caucasians dressed like cowboys, cowboy hats, big old nice belt buckles and stuff, and cowboy boots, and some African-American men were dressed just like them, and I used to hear them talking, hey dude, and talk just like a white guy. You come to work and talk like a white guy, and then when you're around black people, you talk like a black guy, and then when you're around Hispanic people, you talk like Hispanic people. You got Hispanic women on jobs acting white. You got black women on jobs acting white because you feel like you got to fit in with the culture in order to keep that job. And that's why they didn't like me. I can't do it. This is who I am. God get on my truck, and I had a radio in my truck. I don't care if you do like country music. This is my truck. I'm going to play what I want to play. And they say, hey, bro, can we share? I went, what you mean? Can we listen to some country music? Well, at first I used to get kind of timid about it. Like, well, no, I mean, this is what I like. So then I started being kind to them because they started softening up. Because you could tell they didn't want to go with me on my truck. Because what? So when they came over there and they started acting nice toward me, then I would put some country music on for them. Yeah. Half a day I would listen to some, some soul, jazz. I like jazz. And then after that, excuse me, people, I put it back, some country and try to entertain him. But if there was a person that came on my truck, Caucasian guy that didn't like me, I don't like rap too much. I put it on some rap. And guess what I found out? They like rap. And then guess what? I put it on something they don't like. Hey, dude, what are you listening to? Hey, that's what I like. Just to make them mad. That's right. That's what I used to do. My wife don't know that today unless she see this video. But yeah, that's what I used to do. Nah, I'm not finna go out here and give me a big old cowboy hat so you can like me and fit in. And then you still spit in my face. And this is what a lot of people are doing on jobs. Listen, how is it that if you are being told the right thing behind closed doors and you flinch, you start warfare, and then you go out in the world on a job and you see unfair treatment, injustice, and you become like a mute dog? Did you hear them just slander you? Do you see how they giving that one favoritism? Won't say nothing. But come home and cuss out their wife and cuss out their husband as if no big deal. Well, here's what I want to tell you people before I let you go. Why I wanted to make this video. All right. Now, do you understand that God's covenant is sacred? I want to make sure somebody get it. Marriage is honorable to God. God don't care what you do on your job, but you better not disrespect his marriage. So the video that I made earlier about when people get married for come-ups and all that, they gonna get chastised because marriage is what God designed in the blue book. His blueprint, the Bible. Marriage, it is a covenant between he's the bride's groom and we the bride, the people. So that means that if you got married for any other reasons other than pleasing God, you're going to check out your motel early. That's right. You're going to pay for the wages of sin. I'm going to tell you one more time. If you play acting in your marriage and you go to your job and you accept injustice, God says a man, if he does not work, he shall not eat. Now, God wants us to work, but what he values the most is marriage. And if you don't fulfill your marital duties and you go to work and pretend like you love your spouse and you really don't, you checking out early. I'm telling you people. That's why I wanted to make this video. They are play actors, pretenders, hypocrites. Listen, how can you get married to somebody and you know you don't love them? I can't do it, people. I can't just feel sorry for a person, just marry a person just because I feel sorry for them. No, I'm in it to win it. I got both feet in. How? How can you lay with somebody? And this is what demon people will do. They be in a bedroom just, oh, baby, ooh, 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 oh, I love you. And knowing they can't stand the person because the person got something that they want to gain. I can't do it, people. I'm in the spirit now. I can't even go out here and be turned on by a woman just because she fine. Why? Because in my mind now, I don't know. Where you been? You look too good. Where you been? Who been down there? And now I'm in the spiritual realm. So it makes me wonder, I don't want to get contaminated by you. Where you been? So this is the reason why I tell my wife, here's why I want to take you people and make you understand. Look, I got some flaws. That's right. And my wife got some flaws. That's right. So we're not supposed to be putting each other down. We're supposed to be grateful toward each other because why? My wife accepted me the way I am, and I accept my wife the way she is. But if my wife is slandering me or faking with me behind closed doors, this is what God is looking at when he calls you hypocrites. Do you know that I know? This is Jesus speaking to you. Because what? He's all-knowing. He's omnipresent. And he's all-powerful. So let me make you understand how he's all-knowing. When you was behind closed doors and nobody was watching, did you not know that the angel that is designated to you was watching? That's right. And reported it to God. Hey, you know D masturbated today. Yeah. And you know D watched some porn today. You know D got a mistress on the side. You know your wife was under somebody's desk. Yeah. You know your husband got a mistress on his job. God is watching. And this is how these idiots don't understand when they start going, I don't feel good. That's what happens to them. And then they go in the hospital, they get the diagnosis, and this is what they say. This is what comes out their mouth. They don't give true repentance. I'm sorry. Because they think God going to reverse the chastisement. But what did God tell you? The wages of sins is death, and death is inevitable.